So today we're going to start our process of learning how to draw hands. Hands are pretty darn tricky. You know what they look like. You've seen hands since you were born. Your parents' hands, your grandparents' hands, and now your hands. And because they have so much going on, they are kind of a challenge to draw. You have wrinkles, you have shadows, you have highlights, you have veins, you have skin, fingernails, all kinds of things to try to contend with. So we're going to try to make it as simple as possible by tracing. Please go ahead and take your non-drawing hand. For me, that is my right hand because I'm left-handed. And you're going to flip that over. Okay, so it's very uncomfortable. Your next step is you're going to take your pencil and slowly and carefully start to trace your fingers. It may tickle a little bit. I always like this part. I feel like it tickles. And trace your thumb. Okay. So, yep, it looks like a tracing of a hand, but it doesn't look that impressive. So our next step is now we're going to take a few minutes, actually 10 minutes to be precise, and I would like for you to please study what you have like a scientist. Notice where the fingers actually overlap. I just had a ring on, which is why I have a lighter area to my skin. Notice where you have wrinkles. Do the wrinkles go all the way across? In my case, they do. Are they just one line, or are they a cross-hatching of lines? Too much of that, it looks like you have a whole bunch of stitches. Okay, where are the next set of lines? And you will continue along this journey exploring your hands. I'm going pretty quickly. If I were doing this for real for my own sake, I would go much slower because I don't want to miss anything. As I was doing this earlier with one of the students, and then notice, by the way, too, where things end. So like this, I can see it kind of ends right at my middle finger, a little bit past that. I was reminded of a silly little thing we used to do in elementary school. We used to pretend that we could read each other's palms. Like, of course, nobody had magic powers that I know of. But we would pretend, and so we'd grab each other's palms. And as I studied that, oh, by the way, sorry, I know I'm just going lots of different directions with my brain. That's pretty normal. So keep in mind, you also have wrinkles down in here in your wrist. Okay, I probably have more than you do. But you also have veins. So I'd like you to study where do you have your veins and draw those as well. Okay, so you're going to go in and do, again, no less than a 10-minute study. Trace the hand, then draw on all the wrinkles that you can see, possibly even the tips of your fingernails if you can see that. Anyway, where I was getting with that is it reminded me of that goofy elementary school experience where we would grab each other's hands and say, ooh, you have long love and long life. We knew nothing of it. I don't even think it's a real science, but I looked it up just now. It's called palmistry. And I hope it's not true because as I was looking, this is my love line, and it does not go to the end of my life. So I'm hoping my husband doesn't die too soon. And then this is my head. My husband will probably agree with this, that I don't think with my head very much. I do think with my heart. Ooh, I wonder if that's what it means. I think with my heart more than my head. This is my lifeline. It appears to be pretty good. I'm not sure how much longer it could even go. It looks like it's connected appropriately. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of silly to share with you. So 10 minutes, study, 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 draw, look for veins, wrinkles, and any fingernails you may see. No less than 10 minutes. And then that is your first drawing, and you're going to show it to me.